Part 3 of The Magic Mirror. Cal had not gone far when he found Madame Raz, who was still trying to get her spell right. At the moment, she managed to get flowers sprouting all over the broom. He didn't seem very pleased. Cal landed on the ground beside Broom, and he said, have you by chance seen Beau? It's rather urgent. It's an emergency, really. Beau, no, I can't say I've seen him. An emergency, you say? Perhaps I can help. Nothing like a spot of magic in troubled times, said Madame Raz. Thanks, said Cal, but I must really get on. I must find Beau, and he flew off again. She-Ra found Beau as he was holding archery practice for the men of Etheria. Energy weapons had no effect, or have no effect on the mirror, she explained, but surely an arrow will smash it to pieces. I'll try, Beau said. He dismissed the archers and sprang up behind She-Ra on Swiftwind's back. They circled the clearing while Beau drew an arrow and fitted it to the bow string. Swiftwind hovered as Beau took aim. There came a shout from below. Hordak had seen Beau. He was about to fire his energy weapon at the master archer, but Shadow Weaver stopped him. Let them try, she cried. What harm can a simple peasant with a stick and a piece of string do? Then Beau loosed the arrow. The arrow flew over the heads of the crowd in the clearing and hit the mirror, but the mirror was unharmed, while the arrow was smashed into splinters. Beau fired another arrow and another. The mirror was not even scratched. Shadow Weaver gave a mocking laugh. Waste your precious arrows, she cried. My magic is proof against the most powerful weapon you can find. Beau drew another arrow. No, said She-Ra. Shadow Weaver is right. There's nothing we can do against this evil thing. The time has come to seek help. The only hope is the sorceress who gave me my superpowers. At a safe distance from the clearing, she set Swiftwind down. Then drawing her sword, she held it aloft and sent her thoughts through space and time to the sorceress. At first, nothing happened. Then the sword began to glow, and She-Ra heard in her mind the voice of the sorceress far off in distant Eternia. What do you seek of me, She-Ra, Princess of Power? Shadow Weaver has made a magic mirror. It is an evil thing, but our weapons are useless against it. She-Ra felt the sorceress in her mind. Then the voice came again. I will send you the arrow of Apollo, fashioned when the universe was young. Use it well. There will be no second chance. Then the voice of the sorceress faded, and all was silent. The falcon sorceress of Grayskull. A beam of blinding light appeared in the sky. It shone down through the trees, and was so bright that She-Ra and Beau covered their eyes, and Swiftwind backed away in fear. Then, as quickly as it had appeared, the strange light began to fade. It grew dimmer, and at last was alone, or gone altogether. On the ground, where the light had shone, lay an arrow. It seemed almost to be made out of light itself. Like Bright Hope, I think. Beau picked up the arrow and could feel how it glowed with power. It all depends on you now, said She-Ra. We haven't a moment to lose. I guess She-Ra doesn't want to play the archer. Let Bo do that. Once again, Swiftwind rose into the air, carrying She-Ra and Bo and the precious arrow of Apollo. Interesting, the Greek god is a part of this. Maybe a different Apollo. As Swiftwind swooped once more over the clearing, Hordak gave a great shout. Don't those fools ever learn that simpleton with the bow still thinks he can destroy the mirror? But Shadow Weaver had caught a glimpse of the arrow which Bo was drawing back. Stop him, she cried. He has somehow come into possession of magic even more powerful than mine. Hordak raised his weapon to fire, but he was too late. The arrow was on its way. In a streak of dazzling light, it struck the center of the mirror. With a flash brighter than 100 suns and a sound like thunderclap, the magic mirror vanished. Glimmer stood alone among the trees. She looked dazed but unhurt. And I will continue in part 4. Like and subscribe. Thank you.